large organizations, that can be controlled, that can receive feedback from society, and so on. Why is that so? Ladies and gentlemen, only when it is out in the open, only when it is official, can it be controlled. Only then do we have debates in TV coming up. Only then do we have people discussing religion. Only then it is actually relevant. Only then can it change. We explained to you how religion has developed in the past and how it continues to develop. To which the proposition is simply said, well, no, it has not developed. And then, well, yeah, some things have developed, but some things will never change. Well, for ladies and gentlemen, 500 years ago, people didn't think some of the things that would change would ever change. 20 years ago, people didn't think that some of the religions would allow women to be priests. And that is happening because, ladies and gentlemen, the church is society. The church changes when people's opinions change. And that is the most important question when dealing with the fact of whether religions do change or don't change. And we say since people change, religions and the church changes as well. Well, then we explain to you how the only other alternative to this, since they say religion is a good thing, is for it to be like on the individual person to actually himself interpret. Well, we say, that's just like wasting 2,000 years of people smarter than you interpreting religion and coming to a much better conclusion in the end after years of development and changing. But the second alternative is these small sects that are more prone to be dangerous, more prone to be like terrorist organizations or things like that, because they don't have the feedback mechanism that was very thoroughly explained on the side of the opposition. Then we brought another thing. We said, well, not only all this, ladies and gentlemen, but if you still don't believe us, large organizations in religion are more effective in spreading religion. Well, how is that so? Well, when these people are in debate, when these people are in the media, when it is these organizations, these missionaries, communities, and so on, we see churches built in towns, that is when people are confronted with religion. That is when people realize that there are actually different religions in the world. Not only the one my parents taught me about when I was small, because when I have these official organizations I can come to, I can choose one of them. That is when I decide. That is when I critically think. That is when I analyze of whether I think that there's such a thing as rebirth and coming back to earth, or if I believe in heaven or something like that, as for example Christianity will tell me. And ladies and gentlemen, we believe these questions are so important. And the fact that spreading Christianity is so important to people, that is basically like what we strive for in general, right? And besides that, we brought this other argument that was never touched upon, completely ignored by the proposition, of the fact that, you can't really say religion is wrong because they want to prove and disprove things. No one has ever been able to disprove religion. That's why it's still in our society. That's why people still believe in it. And if some religion is right, its value will inherently transcend life on earth. Because it talks about life before earth, life afterwards, gives you a soul, while life on earth is only limited to 70 or 80 years while you live here, ladies and gentlemen. So we brought you this great benefit of it spreading to people. And lastly, we brought you another benefit of it spreading moral values and charities and things like that. So while the proposition only said that there are things like equality and gay rights, to which we said they can change, we brought numerous examples of how this is a better interpretation because it is confronted with society, how it spreads and brings people meaning to their life. And thirdly, it actually helps people by these charities and organizations that help people. For all those reasons, we beg you to oppose.